I would love to hear too about your views on being a woman in leadership.
Yeah.
Also, I'm like, it's really interesting because I'm 31. I've had interviewed some folks on the podcast that were like founders who are 26, like Gen Z, and definitely had different age cohorts on this podcast. I really am curious your views on this, your perspective.
I think, it kind of comes back to something that I said before. I don't let the fact that like there may not be a lot of people that look like me or have the same profile as me on paper, like in a room. If I want to be in that room, I'm going to go do that, show up, right? I think that if I sat back and like got caught up with the fact that there are, kind of very few women that really hold, these kind of leadership positions at, e-commerce platforms as an example, or that's, just really starting to change. I feel like in like the last several years, that could be really daunting and prevent me from, kind of going after roles that, again, I haven't necessarily held in the past, but I still think I would be a great fit for. So I try to honestly just like lock that out, stay focused on the mission that's really important for me. And it's honestly led me into these roles. I continue to try and help other women around me develop their own careers, listen to their own intuition, encourage them to put themselves out there for, new opportunities, new experiences. I often find myself in places like where I wish there were more women. What's actually really incredible about THG, because they have, a beauty business and nutrition business, is that there is a really high percentage of women across the business and in leadership roles as well. So I'm feeling,
we love that.
Even more comfortable, like when I walk into the office. But yeah, I think you kind of like need to be able to deal with the reality of where things are in many businesses, but also be courageous and be willing to help push that change forward and not shy away. You don't see a ton of representation. Like, be that representation.
Right.